You are watching Study with Amit. I am Amit and today I am here with the second poem of English Treasure Trove, The Cold Within, written by James Patrick Kinney. So today we'll know this in detail that what the poem Cold Within is all about. So first we'll discuss that the cold within means what. Code within generally means that it talks about communal disharmony. Communal disharmony, yes, it shows the discrimination, the hatred, the jealousy, the feeling of hate for others in humans, the feeling of what we say arrogance, selfishness, and fear for others. That all things are there in human, that things are presented as the cold within, means inside us we have the cold within means inside us what all things we have, what all means bad things we have inside us. So today we'll know about this. So let's start with our video. Cold Within, written by James Patrick Kinney. Six humans trapped in happenstance in bleak and bitter cold, each possess a stick of wood, or so the story told. Means six people are there caught in a adverse situation in cold weather. Each possess a stick, means each had a stick of wood, that is said in the story. So next it says that their dying fire in need of log, but first one held her back, for of the faces round the fire she noticed one was black. Means she says that the dying fire, the fire was on, so the fire was dying with means there was no log, there was no wood that fire would continue to burn. So that's why the dying fire, it is represented as dying fire in need of log, but first one held her back. The first person who was there, he held his log back. Because he sees that for of the faces round the fire, he sees that around the fire there was one black person. Means there was one person with black skin tone. So that's the reason he did not give his log forward to burn. Next, it says that the next man looking across the way saw one not of his church and could not bring himself to give his sticks to work. So he says that the second person sees that one of the person was not of his church, and that's the reason he has not given his wood for burning for the person who is not of his church. The third one sat at tattered clothes. He gave his coat a hitch, means he gave his coat a hitch, pull up. Why should his log be put to use to warm the idle rich? He was a poor man. His clothes are said that his clothes are tattered clothes, means the clothes he is wearing is torn. So he says that he gave a coat a hitch because the weather was cold there, so that's why he gave a hitch. And he says that why should his log be used to warm the idle rich, means he did not wanted, he was poor, so he did not wanted to warm the idle rich. Next man, the rich man, just sat back and thought of the wealth he had in store and how to keep what he had earned from the lazy stateless poor. So he sees that the rich man sees that he is not giving his log, so he sees that how to means conserve his money from being wasted on this poor stiffless poor. He says stiffless poor means the rich man thinks that he does not do any work and he is getting money just like that. So that's the reason he is telling that why should he give his log, means he is just thinking to save his money from the poor thing. Next, the black man's face bespoke revenge, means the black man's face were giving the sign of revenge, because as the fire passed, from his sight, for all he saw in his stick of wood was a chance to spite the white. So he did not wanted to warm the white because he has also not given. So he has just the feeling of revenge. He is having the feeling of revenge for the white. The last man of his forlorn group did not nerve except for gain, giving only to those who gave was how he played the game. Means the last man was in selfish in nature, so he gave to them, he gave to those who gave to him, in return he gave to them. So that was how he means continued the life. So he says that just when someone gave to him, then only he returned. That's the sign of selfishness. At last it is written that the log held tight in death's still hands was proof of human sin. They did not die from the cold without, they died from the cold within. So last line says that yes, it shows the human sins, that what wrong the human does to others, and the reason for their death was not the cold outside, they died because of the cold within which was there present inside them. So that only it is telling that the theme of this poem is to say that love thy neighbors, means to not to have any of means this negative aspect for the neighbors or for the near for anyone, without having any relation also we can help as a human, because humanity is very big thing for us. So that's only expressed in this poem. James Patrick Kinney wanted to explain this only to all the readers, those who read the poem, and this message was very clear to all of them, because as he has explained his views on this topic in this poem, so this is very clear to everyone that now I said to you, you have also understood that why this poem means why you are reading this poem in class 10 of Treasure Trove, why this poem is put in Treasure Trove book. So that's the reason that this poem shows the what we say human life. It reflects what we do, what wrongs we do to others, and what should we do. The correct way, what we should do. That's the thing. So that's how they died, with the cold, not with the cold without, but the cold within them. So that's explained in this poem. So that's all for today. Our next means next video of this treasure trove will come soon. Till then, you wait and just see this video. So if you have reached here, then like this video, comment below if you have any doubt, share it with your friends, and subscribe this channel. So thanks for watching. Thank you. Have a good day. Jai Hind.